Now, that's not enough for a growing boy. Come on, take a couple more.
Gee, thanks a lot.
Well, come on, son. Well, good night.
It's a little late for greetings, but Merry Christmas to you both.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year.
Gee, this cookie sure is good. I don't think I ever tasted this kind before.
Well, that's a special kind, Ricky. It's got a lot more in it than most cookies.
What else, Pa?
Well, you might call it Christmas cheer.
Well, you two are certainly gone long enough. Do you have any luck?
No, we didn't. She didn't have the catcher's mitt.
He didn't have hardly anything.
What do you mean?
Only they had a real little Christmas tree. There were hardly any presents under it.
She's a widow, Harriet. She has a little girl, 2, and a boy, 5.
Oh, I'll bet she has her hands full. It's a shame you had to bother her.
Yeah, she didn't seem to mind, though. Now, you have to give her credit. She wasn't complaining about anything. She's very cordial, too. Gave Ricky some cookies.
Yeah, they were real good, too.
He probably took one look at him and decided he needed fattening up.
No, I don't think that was it, Dave. She seemed like the kind of person who understands small boys.
She sounds very nice. Somebody like that makes you appreciate how lucky you are.
Yeah, I thought of that when I was over there.
We sure are lucky. All the things we got for Christmas.
You know, I wish there was something we could do for her. She was very brave about it, but I really don't think they had much of a Christmas over there.
Maybe we can do something.
Yeah, I wish we could.
The stores are all closed. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, there's a nice big ham in the freezer. I guess that wouldn't help the 2 youngsters.
Hey, I've got it. The stuff Pa got at Mr. Randolph's party. Why don't we give this to the kids?
My golly, that's a good idea.
I could throw in that toy iron I got.
A lot of people got little toys at that party. Maybe we could round up theirs, too.
Well, I'm sure we can. I'll get on the phone and start lining them up.
I'll go out in the kitchen and see what I can find to go with the ham.
I can drive around and pick the toys up.
I'll go with you, David, and help collect the toys.
You sure you guys don't mind doing this?
Heck no, it'll be a lot of fun.
Sure will. Heck, I feel like Santa Claus.
You look more like one of Santa's dwarfs.
Okay, wise guy. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, you might as well get started. Now, you fellas know who's at the party, don't you? And I'm sure they'll all come through. I'll be phoning while you're on your way.
Okay, Pa. Come on, Rick.
Wait till I hook up my sleigh. Quack, quack, quack. Man, what a crazy-looking reindeer.
I've got all the food packed, dear. How did you do?
Oh, fine. Everybody came through. They're all going to rewrap the toys, so we won't have to do it.
Oh, good. Dave and Ricky should be back for very long, shouldn't they?
Oh, sure. They've already been in a couple of houses I called.
Did everyone seem willing to give their toys?
Oh, very much so. You know, Harriet, I think everybody I talked to sort of brightened up when I told them what we wanted to do.
Well, maybe they had the same feeling about Christmas that we did earlier this evening.
Oh, it did seem like something was missing, didn't it? Now there's hardly enough Christmas left to get it all in.
I don't mind admitting that I'll go to bed feeling a lot happier and warmer inside.
You know what pleases me is the way the boys pitched in on this thing.
I'm very proud of them. It's as if they'd suddenly grown up a little more. In fact, I guess we've all gained a little insight into Christmas.
We sure have. Say, while we're waiting for the boys, why don't I help you clean up some of the wrappings and stuff under the tree?
Lead on, kind sir. I'm always willing to accept an offer like that.
Hey, look at all this ribbon and stuff.
Ozzie, look.
What's the matter?
This package is Ricky's mitt. For goodness sakes, it must have been right under the tree all the time.
Well, Harriet, we all looked under there.
I know it. It doesn't seem possible we all could have missed it. It's practically in plain sight.
Well, I'll be darned. I don't know why we didn't see it.
There's one thing I do know. I know that because we didn't see it sooner, 2 small youngsters and their mother are going to be a lot happier this Christmas.
Well, we've got the car loaded with all the stuff. I'll bet we got more than a dozen presents.
Mrs. Dunkel sent along a big jar of cranberry sauce.
Yeah, and Mrs. Thornberry gave us a big mince pie. And Mr. Thornberry threw in a real neat blanket.
He said it was just an old one they didn't need, but he wasn't fooling us.
Heck no. There was still some tinsel left on it from under his tree.
Well, that's wonderful, fellas.
We've got a little surprise for you, too, Ricky. We found this while you were gone. Got your name on it.
Yeah, I bet you it's my cancer's mitt. Golly, look at this, David. What a neat mitt.
You really like it?
Do I? This is what I wanted most. Even I didn't get it this morning, I thought maybe you were mad at me for something.
No, nothing like that, Rick.
Golly, thanks a lot, Mom, Pop. Hey, where'd you find it?
Well, believe it or not, it was right under the tree all the time.
It couldn't have been.
We agree, but it was.
Golly.
Anyhow, you've got it.
Boy, this is sure going to come in handy.
Say, I hate to break this up, but don't you think we'd better take all the things we've collected over to Mrs. Nelson?
Yeah, we'd better get going. I bet this is one night she won't mind waking the kids up.
Pop?
What is it, Dave?
Oh, nothing, I guess.
Oh, come on, Dave. What is it?
Well, I was thinking while we were collecting the presents, would you think it was silly if I put on the Santa Claus suit and sort of played the part for the kids?
Oh, I think it'd be wonderful.
I thought maybe Mrs. Nelson could tell the kids that Santa had an awful lot of stuff to deliver and was just a little late getting there.
Why don't you hurry upstairs and put it on? It's in my closet.
Oh, good. I'll be right down.
That was a nice idea.
Yeah, it sure was. Well, come on, Rick. Let's get this stuff in the car.
Pop,
Yeah?
it was funny the way my catcher's mitt just seemed to turn up.
Yeah, it's very peculiar.
Well, you can hardly believe it.
Yeah?
Well, Mrs. Nelson's son, Jimmy, is only 5, but if it's okay, I'd like to give him my catcher's mitt.
Well, that's very generous, Ricky, but he's pretty young.
Yeah, but he'll grow fast, too. Besides, I had a swell Christmas even before I knew about the mitt. And the way it turned out. Yeah, I don't feel it really should belong to me.
I'll wrap it up for you.
Well, Mom, I'll take this ham and stuff out to the car. Jingle bells, jingle all.
You know what, dear? I have a suspicion that our boys are growing into young men. Very nice young men.
Yeah, I have a suspicion you're right. Harriet, remember what you said about that lost gift being responsible for 3 people being much happier this Christmas?
Yes?
Well, you were too conservative. I know 4 people right here and a lot of swell neighbors who will never have a nicer Christmas.